Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Hi, everyone. Thursday evening. It's warm. It's muggy out there. Tomorrow looks hot and humid. There'll be thunderstorms that move in, mainly during the afternoon. Let's highlight noon to about 4 p.m. That's our greatest chance. Some have the potential to become strong to severe. We'll be monitoring that. And then lower humidity arrives on Saturday. It's actually a very nice stretch of weather. We just have to get through a few showers and storms tomorrow. I don't know about you, but my vegetable garden could use a little bit of water. So I'm hoping we get a good downpour tomorrow, but I could do without the severe weather threat for tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at what we have right now. Let's take a live look at Old Orchard Beach. Have you noticed the sun going down earlier and earlier? I think tonight's sunset's about 12 minutes past 8 o'clock. There it is, 71 degrees, Old Orchard Beach. We have a clear sky. This is the afternoon there, time lapse, of course. What a great place to be. High tide, not much beach there during the early afternoon hours. But yeah, water temperature cooled a little bit today, down to 60 degrees. That sounds refreshing on a hot day like today. Tomorrow, we should have highs near 90 again. Even at the coastline, we're probably near 90. Mid-coast Maine will be not quite as hot. But we will have elevated humidity. In fact, humidity values tomorrow are going to be about as high as they get. Dew point temps will be in the low 70s. Satellite radar is nice and quiet. There's not much happening in our neck of the woods. Tonight, our next weather maker is the front that is to our west. It's this guy right there. Let's draw that front in. There it is. And that will be making some headway into our region for tomorrow. It's the boundary between the heat and humidity in place here out ahead of it and drier air that will start to filter in out of Canada behind this. So you will notice a big change in how it feels as soon as tomorrow night. If you have outdoor plans tomorrow, evening and night, I wouldn't cancel them. I think we're going to see improving weather pretty quickly by tomorrow evening. So here we go with the front moving into and through our region during the afternoon. Let's highlight noon to about 4 p.m. Those areas in southern and central Maine will probably get some showers and thunderstorms ahead of the front. Now, it is worth mentioning the atmospheric dynamics don't look quite as intense or quite as energized as originally anticipated earlier in the week. So what does that mean? Well, thunderstorms might not be quite as strong as originally anticipated yesterday or even earlier this week. But one thing is for certain, the front will be moving through and there will be some showers and thunderstorms, some of which at least have the potential to become strong to severe or damaging when the primary threat. So tomorrow is one of those low-end weather-worn days. I don't think it's a widespread severe day. But yeah, I could see a few severe warnings issued tomorrow and heavy downpours as well. Localized flooding can't be ruled out in a situation like this. There is a heat advisory for southern areas, York County, Cumberland County, Androscoggin County, parts of mid-coast Maine. And that's for the heat index up there around 95 to 100 degrees. Air temperatures, though, will be around 90. So the heat index, that's how it feels, kind of like the wind chill in the winter. But look for a hot day tomorrow. Then the humidity moves out tomorrow night. In fact, by tomorrow night, late tomorrow night, you'll start to notice a difference in how it feels. And Saturday looks to be a beauty, one of those Chamber of Commerce kinds of days. A lot of sun, comfortable temperatures, low humidity. Saturday looks fantastic. 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, you know it's going to be a warm/hot day. If we're already near 80 degrees at 7 a.m., we're in the upper 70s. Look at that. Storm tracker may be a little too quick getting these in and out of here, but it looks like noon. They're getting up into the western mountains of Maine, White Mountains in New Hampshire. And it's probably 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon that they're moving through southern and central Maine. We're talking about thunderstorms here. And some of those storms have the potential to become severe. We'll watch those, but just go back to this for a minute. Let's go back to the timing. I want to show you, this is one forecast model that indicates some clouds coming in pretty quickly. You see some of those clouds coming in by late morning and midday. That may subdue or at least knock the energy out of the atmosphere for some of these storms getting in here. If the front holds back even 2-3 hours, yeah, I think we could see a greater risk for severe storms. Right now, it's kind of a low-end weather-worn day with some of these storms having the potential to become strong to severe. I think there is a chance for maybe a few a few stronger severe storms, but I don't think at this point it's going to be one of those widespread severe days here. I think the showers and thunderstorms are moving out probably by 5 p.m. for most areas. So there it is. They're gone. The evening hours look great. Lower humidity starts moving in tomorrow night. Drier air will be with us into Saturday. And look at Saturday. It's about as good as it gets, right? Sunny skies, low humidity, good looking temps, low to mid 80s. Sunday's a little tricky. Now, some clouds may try to sneak in here, especially south and over western zones. Not going to rule out a shower over southern areas. See some of those right there, but most areas probably stay dry. You probably miss out on those for most regions. I'm just curious how many clouds are going to get in. I think skies will be at least partly sunny. We'll call it partly sunny on Sunday. So for that reason, actually 2 reasons, Saturday has an edge on Sunday for the better of the 2 days. Sunday, the humidity starts creeping up a little bit. And I think there probably will be at least some clouds mixing in. But overall, a very nice final weekend of July is on the way. How about that? All right, Muggy Meter. We're back in the oppressive category again for tomorrow. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Dew points hanging out in the low 70s. So, yeah, it's humid tomorrow. It's going to be very, very muggy. And then a more refreshing air mass arrives as soon as Saturday morning. Leave the windows open Saturday morning. Looks great. Drier air moves in, and really the weekend looks very nice. So we're going to hang out in that refreshing category as far as the humidity goes for Saturday into Saturday night. Sunday, partly sunny. I can't rule out a shower, especially over western and southern zones. New Hampshire especially. Skies go mostly sunny again on Monday. We're back in the 80s, and some thunderstorms will threaten. Showers and thunderstorms Tuesday and or Wednesday. There's a lot of question marks in that time frame. But one thing I feel confident saying, you will be able to find some relief from the hot temperatures at the beaches next week. We're probably looking at temps in the low to mid 80s at the coastline. Well, some inland areas will be in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. Tomorrow's that weather-worn day, especially during the afternoon for some of those strong to severe storms. Again, not a probably widespread severe outbreak, but I wouldn't be shocked to see a few of these. Pop a warning or two, a damaging wind, the primary threat. Let's highlight about noon to about 4 p.m. That's the window for the chance for strong to severe storms. 11 noon up in the mountains and closer to 4 p.m. down toward the coastline here. All right, let's see. I didn't grab some of your questions. Let's see if we can grab some of those. Rain chances on Sunday, Connor says. They're low. I think there's a chance for a few showers. You'll probably miss out on them where you are, though, Connor. And it looks like the humidity starts coming back again Sunday. And it gets humid again next week. So it's summer, final week of July. And it looks like we will start to see more humid conditions move back in starting Sunday, and it'll ramp up going into next week, especially Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, it moves out. So we'll leave it at that tonight. All right. Hope you folks are enjoying what I think is a pretty nice summer so far. And this weekend won't disappoint. Just keep an eye to the sky. Keep an eye on the radar. Some of those thunderstorms noon to about 4 p.m. tomorrow. Ryan will be in tomorrow, and Emily will be in. Emily will be here at about noon, and Ryan will be in a little after that. If any becomes severe, they'll let you know about them. All right, folks. Hope everybody has a nice night and a great weekend. We'll be back here next week. All right, take care.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels.